Hey y'all. Okay, so this October monthly spread is long overdue. However, I'm finally uploading it, and hopefully it's just going to be more of a review of the Tombow markers that I got in the September package. And I'm just going to be showing you a flip through also of October and showing you the process of me making the whole spreads and everything, and hopefully it's inspiration that you can use for coming times. And if you feel a little spooky even in November, you can use it, hopefully, because this video is a little late, but hopefully y'all enjoy it. I hope y'all have a blessed time. Enjoy the video, get in the vibe, sit back, relax, and get ready to bullet journal. So right here, I'm just opening up the package that I got from Tombow USA for my September monthly package. Here are some pens that they have, and then the new pack of colorful Fudonosuke brush tip pens. And then they also sent me a dotted bullet journal, which had a beautiful cover, but we won't be using that in this video. Right here, I'm going to be trying out the Tombow pens in 0.1, 0.3, and 0.5. And over here, I'm opening up the colored Fudonosuke brushes, which I'm also going to be trying out. Right here, I'm trying out the 0.1 pen. The consistency is smooth, it's not too scratchy, it works well, it doesn't ever railroad, which is when the pen sort of breaks in its consistency of writing. Same with the 03, and this one is also pretty smooth. Sorry, this is the 05. Next is the 03, and this one works pretty smoothly as well. All of them are true to their thickness. They always remain the same whenever I'm using them, and so far I've been really satisfied with them. First impression of the brush pens was that I wish they were a little bit more true to the color of their caps. Obviously that doesn't always happen, but these also aren't as flowy. I don't know if I have to break in the tip a little bit, but I definitely wasn't as satisfied with them as I was with the regular black pen from this package. All the other colors are nice, but they definitely can improve the quality of these brush pens. The October monthly spread. Over here, I'm just outlining my quote with my new Fudonosuke black brush pen. I just finished outlining my quote. These are the days we dream about when the sunlight paints us gold. And I'm just segueing into outlining my drawings now of the pumpkins. I'm gonna use the new Tombow pens that I got, the 01, 03, and 05. I'm using the 05 to outline them, the 03 for like larger details, and the 01 for more minute details right there, just to add more depth to the drawing, and then we'll be coloring it in. Now we're going in to outline this tree that I made for my October monthly spread with the 05 Tombow pen. This is my favorite part. I really enjoyed this. Drawing it, outlining it, coloring it, everything was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this part. We're finally done outlining everything. Now I'm just gonna write out October with my Fudonosuke black brush pen, and then we're gonna get right into coloring. You're gonna notice here that I'm actually leaving like white spaces between the tree where I'm coloring. I'm actually leaving those spaces so that I can go in with a different shade of brown and add more depth to the tree, just like you may have noticed I did to the pumpkin on the other page. So that's really what's gonna be happening here. Just coloring in the branches, and I'm gonna color in the pumpkins too, and a little bat, and then you'll see how much it comes together with the depth that you can add. This is one of the reasons why this video of mine is so long, is because I usually never color in my bullet journal spreads, but I wanted to try something different for October. And this video was originally 2 hours long, which is how long it took for me to unbox the Tombow stuff and then outline everything in my spreads and to color everything in and just all the details that went into it. So yeah, this is the shortest I could make this video, and I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. So here I was a little nervous using the Tombow Fudonosuke black pen, and I was hoping it wouldn't bleed through, and it really didn't, which I was really surprised about. So props to this pen for not bleeding through or ghosting that much. I really like that about this pen. I like filled in the whole bat, and it really like held through and didn't show that much on the other side at all. So that was really good. And now this spread is almost coming to a wrap. Now we're starting the actual month calendar spread for October. Here I have all of the boxes, I believe 6 by 6 grid, and they're spaced out by every 2 like blocks of dots, I guess. You can see it better than I can explain it. So I'm really just going in and like freehand outlining it so that it has a little bit more of a loose look. I didn't want to be a perfectionist and go in with a ruler. I felt like it makes it look too rigid. Here the outlining is almost similar to the last page. In essence, I'm really just outlining the tree again. I'm going to go in with the details again with the 05, 03, and 01 Tombow pens. And then I'm going to end up outlining October. It's really just the same as the last page so that it could be consistent in the theme. And if you're wondering how to draw this, honestly, just make a very rough outline of a tree type shape and add like not too many branches, just 1, 2, or 3 in your whatever fits in the frame. And you just add for the details, you just add like skid marks almost along the direction of where the trunk is or where the branch is going. And you can use different thickness of pens to add more depth to it. It's really not that difficult. As long as you get a basic outline and you try to add some depth to something, it'll turn out just fine so that you can recreate this. I just forgot to put the little mark on the T over there, but right now here I'm just starting off my mood tracker with the orange Food and Nosque brush pen, and I really liked how it worked out in terms of the flow. And over here I'm just drawing in my candy corn that I made for this one because, you know, it's Halloween time, people hate candy corn. I thought, why not make a mood tracker of it? But I am putting in different perspectives, different shapes and sizes, so that it's just like a little fun, interesting. I didn't want it all to be the same. When I do use my Align a Day spread, I really do like how much it makes me think about my day, reflect on it, because often small things happen in your day that are good, or some events happen that you don't really remember that much later in the week. My expense tracker right here really helps me just keep track of what I'm spending compared to other months and where I'm spending it, when I'm buying there, how much the cost was overall. It's just a very helpful spread that I think implementing it in your own bullet journal too will really help. This is the last spread out of the miscellaneous spreads almost. This is my favorite spread because I love being reminded what I'm grateful for. If it was something during my day or something just in general, I think it's really good to change that negative bias in our brain to just reflect on the good things that happen to us instead of focusing on the bad things. At the bottom, I'm just adding this new design that I'm using to alter out the spreads, this little tree design, which I actually ended up liking a lot more than I thought I would. So y'all should try it too. It looked really cute when it was done. You can honestly be so messy and rough with the trees that you're drawing at the bottom of this page, but it still ends up turning out really cute and fun. So this is something that's definitely good for people who feel like they can't make cute designs in their bullet journal because they don't consider themselves artistic. This honestly will not fail you. Super simple, adds a lot of personality to your bullet journal spread, and doesn't take very long either. So I think I finally found a type of weekly spread that really works for me, and I really like how it looks, how it functions, how everything turns out. These first 5 columns that I'm making are all like a timetable for the 5 days of my week. And then that thin little column at the bottom of the first page is for homework. Then this larger box at the bottom of the second page is for my weekend. And then that last large column is for tasks. And then I added a little ghost right here with a little motivational quote. It says, "Boo, it's spooky season." Sorry, that's not motivational. Never mind. I'm not going to be filling out my schedule to show y'all how I do it, but honestly, you just pluck it out by time schedule. The little number that I added on the side is for time, so that you can use it more efficiently. So just have fun with the spread, test out different things that work for you. I added this orange accent just to add to the October theme, I think it looked really nice and it brought everything together, and then since I really liked it, I ended up adding it to my monthly spread too. Now we're just gonna flip through all the October spreads. You can implement this and use this as inspiration for your own spreads too. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. Stick around for my next video for November coming up soon. Thanks for watching.